Introduction. Definition and scope of LGBTQ+ rights. Importance of understanding the impact on various aspects of society. Overview of the topics covered in the essay. Historical context of LGBTQ+ rights. Early history and evolution of LGBTQ+ rights. Key milestones and legal advancements. Ongoing struggles and future outlook. LGBTQ+ rights in the family. The dynamics of LGBTQ+ families. Legal and social challenges faced by LGBTQ+ parents. Benefits and strengths of LGBTQ+ families. Impact on children in LGBTQ+ families. Psychological and emotional development. Social experiences and interactions. Comparative studies on children in LGBTQ+ versus non-LGBTQ+ families. Influence on the concept of masculinity. Traditional views of masculinity. How LGBTQ+ perspectives challenge and expand these views. The evolution of masculinity in contemporary society. Future men growing up in an inclusive society. The role of education and awareness. Influence of diverse family structures on boys. Potential changes in societal norms and expectations. Symptoms and personality traits in children. Common misconceptions and myths. Research findings on the mental health and well-being of children. Positive personality traits observed in children from LGBTQ+ families. Policy and societal recommendations. Legal protections and social support for LGBTQ+ families. Educational reforms to promote inclusivity. Community initiatives to foster acceptance and understanding. Conclusion. Summary of key points. The importance of continued advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights. The positive impact of inclusivity on society as a whole. Detailed introduction. LGBTQ+ rights represent a crucial aspect of human rights that seek to protect and empower individuals regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity. These rights are fundamental to ensuring that all people can live free from discrimination, violence, and inequality. Over the past several decades, significant strides have been made globally to advance LGBTQ+ rights, resulting in improved legal protections and social acceptance in many regions. However, the fight for full equality continues, and understanding the broader impact of these rights on various facets of society is essential. One of the most profound areas influenced by LGBTQ+ rights is the family unit. Families with LGBTQ+ members, whether they are parents or children, often navigate unique challenges and experiences. These dynamics not only affect the individuals within the family, but also have wider societal implications. Examining the impact of LGBTQ+ rights on children growing up in such families provides valuable insights into their psychological, emotional, and social development. In addition to family dynamics, LGBTQ+ rights also play a significant role in reshaping traditional concepts of masculinity. Historically, masculinity has been narrowly defined, often excluding any deviation from heterosexual norms. However, the increasing visibility and acceptance of LGBTQ+ individuals challenge these traditional views, leading to a broader and more inclusive understanding of what it means to be masculine. This evolution has profound implications for future generations of men who are growing up in a society that increasingly values diversity and inclusivity. Understanding the symptoms and personality traits observed in children from LGBTQ+ families is another critical area of exploration. There are numerous myths and misconceptions about the potential negative effects on these children, which research and empirical evidence often contradict. By examining the real experiences and outcomes of children raised in LGBTQ+ families, we can better understand the benefits of inclusivity and the strengths that these diverse family structures bring to society. This essay aims to provide a comprehensive overview of LGBTQ+ rights, focusing on their impact on children and families, the evolving concept of masculinity, and the implications for future generations. Through this exploration, we hope to shed light on the importance of continued advocacy and the positive changes that inclusivity brings to the broader social fabric. Historical context of LGBTQ+ rights. The history of LGBTQ+ rights is a testament to the resilience and determination of countless individuals who have fought for equality and justice. From early movements seeking decriminalization of same-sex relationships to contemporary struggles for comprehensive anti-discrimination laws, the journey has been long and arduous. Key milestones such as the Stonewall riots, the legalization of same-sex marriage in various countries, and the recognition of transgender rights highlight the progress made and the challenges that remain. Understanding this history is essential to appreciate the current state of LGBTQ rights and the ongoing efforts to achieve full equality. LGBT rights and the family. LGBTQ families, where one or more members identify as LGBTQ, face unique legal, social, and emotional challenges. These families often navigate a complex landscape of societal acceptance and prejudice. Legal issues such as adoption rights, parental recognition, and access to family benefits are critical areas of concern. Despite these challenges, LGBTQ families demonstrate remarkable resilience and strength. Studies show that children in these families thrive just as well as those in traditional families, benefiting from the love and support of their parents. Impact on children in LGBTQ families. Children raised in LGBTQ families experience a range of psychological, emotional, and social dynamics. Research indicates that these children are well-adjusted, with no significant differences in mental health or social functioning compared to their peers in non-LGBTQ families. The presence of loving and supportive parents, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity, is the most crucial factor in a child's development. Additionally, these children often develop greater empathy, tolerance, and understanding of diversity, preparing them to navigate a complex and diverse world. Influence on the concept of masculinity. Traditional views of masculinity have long been associated with heterosexual norms and rigid gender roles. The visibility and acceptance of LGBTQ individuals challenge these stereotypes, promoting a more inclusive understanding of masculinity. Men are increasingly embracing traits such as emotional expressiveness, vulnerability, and nurturing, which were previously considered incompatible with traditional masculinity. This shift not only benefits LGBTQ individuals, but also liberates all men from restrictive gender norms, allowing for a more authentic and fulfilling expression of self. Future men growing up in an inclusive society. Boys growing up in an inclusive society are exposed to a broader range of role models and experiences. Education and awareness about LGBTQ issues play a crucial role in shaping their understanding of diversity and equality. As societal norms evolve, future men are likely to value inclusivity, empathy, and mutual respect, leading to healthier relationships and communities. The dismantling of rigid gender roles allows for a more flexible and supportive environment where all individuals can thrive. Symptoms and personality traits in children. Contrary to some myths, children raised in LGBTQ families do not exhibit negative symptoms solely due to their family structure. Instead, these children often display positive personality traits such as resilience, adaptability, and open-mindedness. Research consistently shows that the quality of parenting and the home environment are far more important determinants of a child's well-being than the parents' sexual orientation or gender identity. By focusing on love, support, and acceptance, LGBTQ families provide a nurturing environment for their children. Policy and societal recommendations. To support LGBTQ families and promote inclusivity, several policy and societal changes are necessary. Legal protections against discrimination, inclusive education curricula, and community support initiatives are critical. Governments and institutions must work towards creating an environment where all families are valued and protected. Social acceptance and understanding are equally important, requiring ongoing advocacy, education, and dialogue to challenge prejudices and foster a more inclusive society. Conclusion. The advancement of LGBTQ rights has a profound impact on children, families, and societal norms. By promoting inclusivity and challenging traditional views of masculinity, these rights contribute to a more equitable and compassionate society. Understanding the experiences and outcomes of children in LGBTQ families underscores the importance of continued advocacy and support. As we move towards greater acceptance and equality, the positive effects on future generations will become increasingly evident, highlighting the transformative power of inclusivity and human rights.